anybody's guess as to who's going to qualify for Qatar 22 over in the CONCACAF as USA suffered a bit of a surprise defeat. Can Mexico do it? Can the bloody Canadians? We'll take a look at it next. That's right, folks. Bouncing in on a prediction video today. We look forward to match day number 6 over the CONCACAF, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button and get your bang out today with all things World Cup related, Blabbing Overs related, world football itself. We're going to all here, boys. Back at the bloody house. That's right, boys, because we only just got back, so don't expect the full frontal here. Of course, we're just getting ourselves back in here, get predictions in, because there are games that are happening today, so you've got to get involved with your predictions nice and early, as quick as you possibly can. If you're new, where you've been, smash, of course, the subscribe. And also, big shout out to our VRPs. They are the Patreons. If you're interested, check out the link down below, patreon.com/Rosie. So here we go then. Recap the results that got us to this stage. Of course, match day number 5. So here are they. I'm kicking on forward then, shall we? Jamaica me crazy. I think it's Canada ended up as a nil bloody draw. I went with the 2-1 win for Canada. Of course, that's probably a first point in the bag, maybe, for Jamaica in this World Cup qualifying. That's actually the second point. Costa Rica against El Salvador ended up as a 2-1 win for Costa Rica. They move up to 5th in the bloody table. Mexico did beat Honduras. They go top, and of course, top by a country mile at the moment. 3 points clear over USA and Panama, who are in 3rd. And then speaking of USA and Panama, of course, Panama did beat United States 1-0 win, and I went with the 2-1 win myself. So I did pretty poop. I got myself 2 there. Of course, you guys will wait and see. We're going to have to come back next time around, in the next international break, with, of course, full frontal, all guns allowed next time around. So, but if you want to get involved with this one, you make sure you get your picks in right here, right now. Cut the /WC22 CONCACAF. It's just been so mad with times traveling up and down. I'm very lucky to be in here. I didn't even know there was a game today, so we've got to get these videos out there, and I've got to get them out there quick. This is the state of play at the moment in the table. Of course, Mexico are 3 points clear over USA. Here we are in 2nd, of course, with that first defeat. Panama also in 3rd as well, and Canada at the moment in 4th. Can they actually make it to the World Cup themselves? They're also unbeaten now. Of course, they've only won 1 game themselves, but of course, they're still unbeaten, as are Mexico, with USA and Panama picking up their first defeats. Jamaica look absolutely long gone out of this one. Of course, even though with the rebooted sort of nation, new key players that have been drafted in, it just doesn't look like they're going to get there this time around. But they're going to kick on forward to match number 6. So here are we go, kicking on forward with Canada. They're going to be taking on Panama. Of course, this match will take place on Wednesday. That's right. In fact, they're all playing on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. I believe anyway, these 2 sides played for the 6th time since 2008. 1 win apiece and 4 draws. Biggest win for Canada, 1-0 win. The biggest win there was a 2-0 win. Camacho, of course, Canada coming to just 1 defeat past 6 games. Meanwhile, also 1 defeat past 6 games for Panama. Both actually Canada coming to 50% form compared to Panama 67% form. Last time picture over in Canada was all the way back in 2012. It was a 1-0 win for Canada. That was back in the World Cup qualifying campaign, 3rd round, Group C, and Canada came out top with a 1-0 win. In fact, last 3 matches in Canada have not lost to Panama, of course, heading into Canada. Did draw with Jamaica last round. They also picked up a draw against Mexico earlier in the international break. Meanwhile, Panama did beat USA, but they did lose to El Salvador a couple games back as well. Tough one, this one. But I do have some odds. The odds are in favour of Canada. 7-4 on for the Richie 61 as your log shot. Panama 5-2 is your draw. For me, I'm going to go with the Canadians on this one. Just enough over the line. 1-0 win to take the 3 points, brother. And of course, maybe even go top of the pops. We'll see about it. They can't go top. They could go 2nd anyway. Kicking on forward is Honduras up against Jamaica. Of course, now these are must-win games for both of these 2 nations if they want to get themselves a late push for World Cup qualification. Of course, but a lot of work to do for both of these nations. I played each other 8 times in 2008, 3 wins for Honduras, 12 wins for Jamaica, and 1 draw. Biggest win for Honduras was a 2-0 win. The biggest win there was a 3-2 win. Honduras without a win in 6. Meanwhile, Jamaica also without a win in 6. In fact, though, Honduras have a slightly better recent form, 25% compared to the Jamaican 17%. Coming out last picture, Honduras was the 1-0 win for Jamaica. They've actually unbeaten against Honduras the last 3 matches, winning the last 2, both home and away. So Jamaica have got a bit of a knack of beating Honduras quite recently. Anyway, Jamaica did draw with Canada last round. They also lost to the United States. Meanwhile, Honduras have lost against Mexico last round. They also drew with Costa Rica. A back-to-back goal-scoring displays from Honduras on this one. The odds, though, will go probably in favour of Honduras, I think, because they are the home side. 11-10 on is the victory. 3-1 is your Jamaica, and 12-5 is your draw. For me, I'm going to go with a win for Honduras. That's right, going with the bucket on this one, 2-0 win, and that could potentially put them up to 6 points, which could potentially put them into 5th, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Meanwhile, kicking on forward then, taking a look at El Salvador. They're going to be taking on Mexico. That's right. La Tri, what do they say? Of course, they're locked on 10 times in the past since 1979. Wins for Mexico, 1 win for El Salvador, and there's been 0 draws. Biggest win for El Salvador was a 2-1 win. The biggest win was a 5-0 win. Mexico coming to unbeaten in the last 5 games. We get 3 wins and 2 draws. Meanwhile, just 1 win in the past 6 games for El Salvador. That's the picture in El Salvador. So 3-1 for Mexico. In fact, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bounce against El Salvador. Probably more than that. They actually won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bounce against bloody El Salvador. Of course, coming into this one, Mexico did beat Honduras. They also drew with Canada. Of course, prior to this, El Salvador have got back-to-back defeats in this international break. In fact, scrap that. They did lose to Costa Rica, but they did pick up a win against Panama at home. So that could be a key to this one. Look at the odds on this one. What do we have on this? We have El Salvador coming at you 50-2 for the victory, 5-2 on Asia. Mexico, they are your favourites, 3-1. Is your bloody draw on this? I'm going to go with a win for Mexico. 2-1 win, and again, that should extend the lead and, of course, remain unbeaten. And then finally, a bit of a zinger chicken dinner here at the end there. We've got USA up against Costa Rica over in, of course, United States. Taking place, I think it's the 13th. It might be today. It might even be today. But anyway, get your picks in whenever you can. I played 18 times since 2003. 9 wins for USA, 7 wins for Costa Rica, and 2 draws. USA given just 1 defeat past 6 games. Up against Costa Rica, also 1 defeat past 6 games. 67% form for the United States, 50% form for Costa Rica. Of course, the biggest win over each other was a 4-0 win. Of course, both ways. Of course, last time I played in the United States was a 4-0 win for the United States back in June 2021. It was a friendly. Of course, they've actually won 1-2-3 on their bounce against Costa Rica without conceding a goal when played at home. So, yes, interesting sort of situation there. USA did lose to Panama last round. They did beat Jamaica as well. Meanwhile, Costa Rica coming to winning last round against El Salvador. Big draw against Honduras as well. Look at the bookies odds on this one. We have United States 29 on for the victory. They are your favourites. 52 is your Costa Rica, and 45 is your away win. That is the draw on this. A win for me for USA. 2-0 win for them. That gives them 3 points and potentially could go top, depending on if Mexico can actually beat El Salvador in the end. But that's my picks, boys. Be sure to get your own picks, of course, using the code. We are going very, it's live very soon, so make sure you get this bad boy in nice and early. And that's it. That'll conclude CONCACAF this time around. When we come back, we'll bring you a bang up to date with, of course, the Prediction League, which included the last 3 match days, including this one as well. And, of course, bring you, of course, the grand scheme of things with the live action prediction league table. If you want some inside information to the channel, maybe even get early indication as to who is in command with this. And don't want to wait till November. If you could become a Patreon, of course, and get access to that data, that should be that should be live in about 2 weeks. 10 days to 2 weeks, we'll have a live table of all the prediction leagues for you to take it in and enjoy. So if you want to become a patron, get involved. What's the thing? It's patreon.com/overseas. Get involved right there, and also give us some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. I'll see you soon for the next one, pals. Until then, we are donezoed.